What's going on, guys? And I know it's a long form bag video, right? I haven't done that at all, but these have been actually doing pretty well. I mean, the only one that hasn't done well recently is one of them, and it's because I came into some trouble where for some reason when I was posting, right, it automatically set it to private. I don't understand why, and even when I changed it, it would be private. So I have to go in manually through the HQ and then change it to public. So you've all read the title. You know what we're going to be talking about today, the first two episodes of Hazbin Hotel. And a little bit of how I feel about Hazbin Hotel. The show itself is, I'm not going to lie, it's alright. I'm not going to shit on it yet. I mean, yeah, the writing, there are a lot of contrivances and a lot of stuff that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like Adam being an absolute, it's been a minute. He's an absolute dick, right? Like he's an asshole, right? He's lustful, he's prideful. He committed that pride, the original sin Adam is committing, right? It makes no sense, right? And plus, the whole thing of annihilation, which they never bring up, which that's the only way that you could ever kill a soul, because these are sinners here, you're killing souls, right, because they're already in hell, and it makes no sense to me, right, when they don't introduce annihilation, which we know that you can't, only God can annihilate a soul, no one else has that authority. So, where are these people going when they die? Do they just get rejudged and go back to where they were? Because that's what happened to Serpentius. He went to heaven. So, what are we doing here? Right? It makes no sense to me. But, we're going to talk about first two episodes now, right? I feel like everything that's been said about season one has all other people have already said, right? There's other videos that you can see that go deep into season one. Whereas now I'm here to talk about season two. And I'm not gonna lie, I very much do not like it, right? Because there's a lot of things in it that piss me off, right? One, Adam being leader of Heaven's army. No, he's not. He's just fucking not. That's Archangel Michael. Where's Michael? I don't fucking know. The show doesn't mention him. Then they have this new character called the Speaker of God. Are we fucking serious? The Speaker of God. You know God has a messenger, right? Not a speaker, a messenger. And who's that messenger? Gabriel. Where's Gabriel? I don't know. Fuck you, that's the answer. And what's crazy is, they also show Abel. And apparently Adam hates Abel for being a pussy. Are we fucking real? You know what's funny about Adam in the Bible? He could not find it. He was such a loving and caring man that even after Cain killed his brother, killed Abel, after Cain, his other son, killed his son, right? Adam couldn't find it within himself to hate Cain. He couldn't find it within himself to hate his own flesh and blood because he loved his children that much. He was loving, he was compassionate. For some fucking reason, they just fuck his representation in the show. Why? I don't fucking know. It makes no sense to me, right? And also, this is like a little bit of a tangent, this small bit here. Hell's not that bad in Hazbin, alright? In this whole entire verse, hell's not bad. They're not getting tortured, right? The only thing that's torturous is what they do to each other, willingly. Right? Like, it's not that fucking bad there. It's just living in LA. Right? This shit's not bad. Right? And Serpentius, this is another thing that pissed me off royally. He wanted to get out of heaven to go back to hell to see his friends. I'm sorry. You wanted redemption. At least that's how I understood it. After he got caught being a spy, right? He wanted redemption. He actually wanted to redeem himself after that. Now that you got it, you don't want it. What the fuck? You could have left. Mind you, not heaven, no. You could have left the hotel if you didn't want redemption. After they caught you and pretty much spared your goddamn life. You could have left. But you decided not to. So I ask. I wonder. I have to ask. What's the point of this show? At this point, because we see now what happens when sinners get redeemed. They go to heaven, and they don't want to be there. Right? And I know someone's going to say, oh, it's because he wants to see his friends. He wants to see Cherry because he loved her. Okay. You're in heaven. I think, and especially since you know that being redeemed, you can be redeemed. We know you can be redeemed. Because he did it. He knows that you can be redeemed. So I ask, why are you so angry? You could try. You're the example now of someone who sinned and redeemed themselves. You could try to help get them up to heaven, not you go down to hell. What the fuck? Fuck are we doing here? And then, like, the V's singing that whole song about, oh yeah, when we get up to heaven, man, we're gonna be gods. We're gonna be kings. We're gonna do all this shit. The reason I'm sitting in silence is because I want y'all to realize, right? I hope y'all saw this show before hearing me talk about it. The entire thing going through my head while watching this. They're planning a rebellion. Why isn't Lucifer trying to stop it? He knows what happened the last time he tried that shit. Michael whooped that ass and put him in his place. I don't understand what would stop God in his infinite wisdom and being like, they're trying to step up. Michael, quell that shit. Like, what are we doing here? Where is Michael? Where's Big Mike? Here's what would happen. Gabriel would come down. Because God would know. Because God, you have no secrets from God. God would know. Send Gabriel down there to Lucy and tell him, hey, get your shit in line, or Mike's going to come down here and force you to. This isn't a debate. You don't have a choice. Hell would, one, get stomped by fucking heaven in their first outing, right? I don't know why they're so bitch-made now. It's like, oh, you fight like you're not afraid to get hurt. Shut the fuck up, alright? Shut the fuck up. Okay, fuck you. Why? Because they're angels. They shouldn't get hurt. Fuck are we on about? Fuck are we talking about? Fuck are we looking at? They're angels. You don't get fucking hurt. Are we dead ass right now? Shit. But it's like, I don't know where the show's going. And the fact that you are already butchering these characters. Adam, Abel. There's the speaker of God. There's no Gabriel. Why? I don't know. Where's Michael? And the fact that Vibsy Pop writes her shit without thinking of the end. She writes them all as isolated stories. We see this with Hell of a Boss, right? Where she kind of fucked that up royally, especially with Mission Zero. Because Mission Zero fucked up a lot of shit with the story. Other people have already said their piece on that, and this is a Hazbin Hotel video. But I gotta talk about Vizzy for this bit. Right? So, we know that she writes her shit without considering how it's gonna end. How is everything you're going through gonna mesh together and blend and gonna reach the end. She doesn't consider that. And I'm an author. I write stories, right? As you know, some of my stories are on this channel. Now, you gotta know how it's gonna end, right? Here's how I write things, and here's how I think a lot of other people write things, right? You think of your beginning, and you think of your end. And then you piece together how you're gonna get there, right? Because if you think of a beginning and you only ever think of what's going to come next, like what's going to come next, your brain is going to try to continue the story, right? At least for me, when I write. I try to continue the story. And you can, but then when's it going to end? Because everything needs to end. What start must end. What starts must end. That's simple as that. So you have to think of your ending, which she doesn't. Right? Because if she did, here's how you know for a fact. For season 1 of Hell of a Boss, for the longest time, that season finale was called part 1 of the season finale. There was a second part that was meant to be made but never was. Why? Because she couldn't figure out how to end it. So she skipped over it, and now we have this incomplete finale. All because she can't think of an ending. Right? Which is why I'm saying I don't know how this is going to end. I don't know if they're just going to add Michael in at the last second and try to explain what the fuck he's doing now, right? Because how the hell is he going to be here now? Think about it, right? How is he going to be here now? What is he going to do since he's not the leader of Heaven's army? Right? What the fuck is he doing then? He's just there chilling? What the fuck are we doing here? Anyway, I'm out of time. Alright, I'm out of time. This was a big-ass rant video talking about the first 2 episodes. Once the whole show's out, I'm probably going to use, like, Ultra Kill gameplay, because fuck demons. Right? They're all V1 fodder anyway. Right? Let's Ultra Kill, like, actually try to make a little, real review. Right? I'll rewatch the series a couple of times to, because it's not long. Like, you sit there, like, 2-3 hours, finito, it's over. But, yeah, I'm actually gonna make a review once this season's done. And then shit on it, because, like, let's be real, it's not gonna make a huge, big increase in quality from here. I'm not saying it won't increase, but I'm saying, like, it's not gonna be a huge increase to make it be like, okay, I hate this. And then 3 and 4 is gonna come out, and then we're like, oh, shit, what happened here? I love this. And then 5, 6 drops. Oh, what the fuck? 7, 8, I'm in love. Like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Right? Her quality kind of just sits. And if anything, right, if it's not a straight line, like, yeah, it's almost a straight line. You zoom in, you got peaks and valleys, but zoom out, big picture, it's all just one line. Simple as that. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, please like, subscribe, send the video out. That's the best thing to do for the channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.